When you think of Princess Diana, you don't think of a musical, but there is one on Netflix, so let's talk about it. Welcome, movie watchers. Thank you guys for stopping by my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the musical on Netflix titled Diana the Musical. I do enjoy musicals, I gotta say that. One's performed live, one's on Broadway, one's made into movies. I just enjoy musicals. They always get me so excited. I was a little bit curious of this because I do remember when Princess Diana died, and I don't know too much about her. And I am pretty excited to see the movie Spencer coming very soon. So my hopes when watching this film is to, learn a little more about her, but in a musical format. I feel like this movie doesn't really add anything new to what we know of Princess Diana. It adds nothing to understand her as a mother, a wife, being royal, or even being a celebrity. This musical focuses a lot on her relationship with her husband, Prince Charles, all the way up to her untimely death when she was 36. It also focuses a lot on Charles' relationship with Camilla and how everything between the three of them ultimately led to a pretty toxic relationship between the two. There's hardly any bright moments in this musical, especially when it comes to her having her children. Every single moment that is introduced in here, every significant part of her life from 19 to being 36, and her meeting Charles and having her children, every part of it feels brief. Everything's done in just a very short song. If it covers her birth, if it covers the birth of her children, or confronting Charles and Camilla about the relationship, it's all done in a musical way that really doesn't add anything new. No emotions for these moments when she's confronting her husband, when she's singing to her children. A lot of it all just feels quite empty. And that's a shame because I do think the musical itself, the way it looks, does look really good. There's a lot of great costumes within here. The choreographed dance sequences look great. The musical moments, I do think shine. They're not terribly memorable, but I do think that they are adapted well to the part of Diana's life. So when I was watching this, I was very curious to see how they would bring music and have her sing about a situation that she is in. It's always weird to see certain things that are adapted into musicals. I would not expect Diana to be adapted into some kind of musical. Back to the Future, Beetlejuice. There's so many things that are just adapted now into musicals. And it's just so weird because I don't think of Princess Diana and a musical. I just don't put them two together. But the way that they did incorporate the songs and the lyrics form, and they did the best to try to tell how they were feeling. So I think the direction of the musical, for it being filmed for Netflix and having some previews coming up in November, I think the choreographed moments, the costumes, all of it just really looked good. I didn't have any complaints with the direction of this musical. It's the way that they presented the story of Diana and quickly brushing over significant parts of her life. You just don't get understanding of her being a mother, a wife, being royal, being a celebrity. People really looked up to her. She is so popular even after her death. She still remains very popular. And we kind of see that within this musical. But there is not much emotion going into it. It all just feels very hollow. So you just don't get that emotion and the understanding of her as a person. I think the person that did play Diana, Jenna De Wall, was serviceable. I think she had a great voice, but there's not a lot of expressions on her face to sell the moments of her arguments with Prince Charles. That adds to a lot of the scenes in here feeling very empty. There was a huge focus on her relationship with Charles and Camilla. It took me years to actually realize that Charles and her had a toxic relationship. I didn't notice that at all growing up because I do remember watching her death on the news and it being reported. I didn't know all the things that happened with her and her husband. And I know that it took up a lot of part of her relationship with Charles. Even when they had moments that were supposed to be heartwarming towards Diana's life, it just felt very brief, and like they wanted to mainly focus on the struggles between her and Prince Charles. So Diana the musical, I think it had some good moments. The songs were catchy and the lyrics accompanied the story very well. The costumes, the choreographed moments, the stage, it all looked really good. And it's filmed nicely for Netflix. Just the brief moments and not really getting that understanding of her made this a little bit of a struggle to get through. Despite the good musical moments, there's not much in here that I really did enjoy. I wanted to know a little more about Diana. I didn't get that because in between musical moments, there were some conversations amongst the cast. That was a chance to kind of build these characters, but they didn't really take advantage of that. So before I give you my score for Diana the musical, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer reactions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button to get it all in one spot. I'm gonna go ahead and give Diana the musical a B-. Thank you guys for checking my review for Diana the musical on Netflix. Have you guys seen it? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below and stay tuned for more up and coming content. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.